Hey, what is going on, guys? Betrivial here, and sorry if I'm not sounding the greatest. I've been staying up all night long, but that is more my concern than yours. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys what we know currently about the secret Golden Freddy, which is the secret item. So if you don't know what I'm even talking about, you can go to changelogs here, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Summon 4 golden fragments and complete the secret quest within 1 hour to unlock. Now, what does that even mean? Well, first off, you gotta know what a golden fragment is. But before we even get into any of that, I want to show you guys what it looked like, provided by Diego, who is the current only owner of this skin. I tried getting in a couple of games to see if I couldn't get the ability, but it was no luck on him getting the killer, so we are stuck with just waiting. If I'm able to get it, I will maybe pin to a YouTube short or something of the display of the video in the description or in the comment section below. But I am willing to bet that it would take so long. So I was unable to get that. However, I am going to be doing everything I can as far as trying my best to explain what I believe the quest to be. Now, here's what you got to know about the quest, because I feel like a lot of people came to this video for this quest. The quest is not displayed to the person who has 4 fragments. So I actually have 1. It's just not here because I'm in a private server right now. But so you'll see in the bottom over here, 1 of 4. Actually, I'm gonna go to a public after I, let's just go straight to a public. I'll see if it doesn't display so I can show you. Alright guys, so there has been a bug going around here lately of the fragments down here missing. I'm not entirely sure if that's a display thing, as in it's still being registered as 1 of 4, but there will be a question mark down here, and like over here next to your cupcake, or I think your cupcake actually gets moved over here, so it'll be closer to here. And you'll say how many you have, so 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, etc. So, how do I even get the fragments in the first place? Well, if you go in the contents here, obviously you can't see it. You can scroll down, but it is technically, I believe, sacred value. I believe it is 0.01% of getting it. Now, I want to stress that I have spent maybe 150 to 200k coins, and I only have gotten 1. But I do know of people that have spent 40k coins and gotten 2. So the luck, maybe I'm just not lucky, but I was able to pull like Lolbit and a Nightmare. I think it was this one, and I think another Lolbit. No, it was a lefty. Yeah, that's right. I was able to pull 3 sacreds, so I pulled 4 sacreds out of roughly 150 to 200k coins, and I was only able to get 1 fragment. From what I've been told, it is a 50-50 on if you get a character or if you get a fragment. So obviously this may have failed the 50-50, and I was able to get it 1 time. So if you go in here, pop in here, you can't see it. Well, that's because it's a sacred. When you open it, it will not take your sacred pity, but it will have the black eyes, a sacred will. So, if you open a sacred and it's jumping really fast and has black eyes, that is when you know you have a sacred. Now, you don't know what it is until you go to look at it. But if you want to know, you only see 1 jumping, you can go in here, and if your sacred pity has not gone down or reset, then you got it. You pulled a fragment. But if it does go down, then you got a character. Now, if you got 2, then lucky dog, good job. So that's pretty much all you need to know about the fragments. Now, what did Diego do that got him the Golden Freddy? Diego's words were he just did everything he could think of. So he came over here. Oh, there is a bow here. Oh, he was talking about some random stuff. He was just like, he's over here. He went over here and touched Golden Freddy on the head, or not Golden Freddy. I'm gonna mess up a lot, but the Freddy on the nose. Came over here, messed with this doll. But here's what I think. I don't think it has anything to do with the lobby. I think it was something he did in game. And he said he tried to do everything in game. He tried from just picking different maps every time he went in, from rescuing as many. He said he focused mainly on rescues. So rescues could be the key. He said he tried to rescue as many and as much as he could. And he said he did a couple of terminals, 3 terminals or so, and he did it in 2v8 primarily. Now, I don't know if it has to be 2v8, but 2v8, if you're trying to rescue, does sound like the good game mode. But I'm there. Like most of this is speculation because the quest itself is not listed. That's that's the main reason everyone here is having a problem getting it. A lot of people are getting the fragments. They're just not getting the quest done. And basically, when you get your 4th fragment, that hour will start, and you've basically just got to hit the road. He said he wasted 5 minutes in the lobby and just kept playing games. Just played as many games as he could, doing as much as he could, rescuing as much as he could, and just rinsed and repeated. And then when his hour was up, he checked his skin inventory, and it was there. So what that tells me is it will not like flash up on your screen when you randomly get it. It will be something along the lines of you just look, oh, well, my hour's up, and I don't or I do have it. And bad news, if you don't do it in the hour, you do have to restart. You will have to get all 4 fragments again. I've heard people on their 7th fragment now trying to snag it. But again, as far as this video is being made, at least as this video is being made, only one exists, and Diego is the owner. Now, that will change. I expect that to change. But we'll see. Maybe it doesn't. Now, what do I think the quest is? Do I think it is rescuing? Well, let me get into that. Alright, 3, 2. Now, it's very... Actually, here's the owner right here. Quick note, just so I can say, this is not the actual skin. Again, I'll throw the photo up on the screen right now. This is not the skin. This is a placeholder, so that way people didn't know what it looked like when you went into the enchant area over here. Sorry if it's loud. I'm just going to quickly show you. It's just a placeholder. That is not what the skin looks like. It is just a placeholder image for the model. But the model is completely different. As you can see, it's on the screen right now. And yeah. But anyway, what do I think you do? Alright. Now, my main theory is, I think rescuing is something to do, but I think you need to get on Fazbear Fright, and I think you need to go to the camera. The camera that is in Fazbear Fright. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and show you what alright, 3, 2. Let me show you guys what I think you have to do. So, in FNAF, the way you trigger the Golden Freddy event is a random event on night 1 or night 3, and that's just the highest probability, by the way. I'm reading this off Google. So you'll go to Cam 2B, the West Hall corner, and flip the monitor up and down repeatedly until the Freddy poster changes to a close-up of Golden Freddy's face. When you lower the monitor, Golden Freddy will be in your office. Now, do I think that they put this much work into one thing? No, I'm going to be real. I really don't. But I think that it is worth a shot. If you can somehow manage to get Fazbear's Fright, then I believe that trying that as well as saving people and just playing the game and just getting as many games in as you can is good. Now, if you try this strat after you have your 4 fragments and it doesn't work, maybe you do it a bunch and it just isn't doing whatever, you check your skin inventory, it's not there, then just try something else. Just try a bunch of maps, do as much as you can. I wouldn't necessarily leave if you don't see the map. I would just keep playing the game, keep trying. You'll get it eventually. So it's kind of odd. It's kind of hard to explain, but I'm going to try to show you guys what I mean when I say this. So let's get straight into Fazbear's Fright. Alright guys, we have made it to Fazbear's Fright. Now, if you don't know what room this is, it's pretty much in the back next to this vent, and there will be a camera right here. So, I don't necessarily, I believe we need to look for a poster. I don't know what room it would be. Maybe Hall 2. And you just flick back and forth, and do this a couple times. And I think this could be why not a lot of people have gotten it. Now, obviously, if this was it, and I had the 4 fragments, this video would blow up. But unfortunately, I don't have 4. If I do get 4 and I test this theory, sir, I'm trying to do something. Can you politely wait for me to finish my video? No. I don't know what he's doing, but we're going to just keep demonstrating what I mean. So you basically just flick back and forth between that, and hopefully... Is he by me? No, he's somewhere. And hopefully, if that gets it to you, great. Leave a comment. If it doesn't and you tried it, please leave a comment. Let the others know. I'm sorry I wasted your time, but that is how Golden Freddy is spawned in the game. So I am under the assumption that they would do something very similar, because it looks like they're really trying to hype this up as much as they can. And since not a lot of people are getting it, I think it could be something to do with that. I think if it's a map-based thing, it's gonna be Fright. I don't. If it's a performance-based thing, then I think it does have to do with rescues. So we officially don't know. However, we will get closer by each day. It is very recent, it is very new. With the new information, I'll post in the comments if you, after watching this video, or you want to go read the comments to see if there's any updated information that I may have found out. If you find anything out that was not listed in this video, feel free, share it to everyone, because as a community, we are trying to help everyone get it. Let's not hog it. Let's all have a fun experience trying to get a really cool thing, because nobody likes pulling 4 sacreds and then wasting it because they didn't know what the quest was. Nobody likes that. I think personally a lot of people would prefer just a really hard quest that they know what they're doing than it's just random. So I don't think it's going to be too complicated. I just think it's something that not a lot of people are doing, or they would have done it already. So that's all I got to say, guys. I've been Betrivial, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.